And with that said, please sit back and enjoy A Book Can Take You Anywhere.
Class, please come to order. Your correct order, please. Thank you. My name, as you know, is Miss Constance Arabella, and for the next 2 months, we will be studying music appreciation. In a moment, I will be passing out textbooks on music appreciation. Music appreciation is a very important subject. I believe I hear snickering. I'm afraid I do not allow snickering in my classroom. As I was saying, music appreciation is a very important subject that requires dedication and... Okay, I know you're all laughing at something, and it seems to be coming from right over here. Who are you, and what are you doing in my classroom?
Oops, it seems I've been caught snickering in class. My apologies, Miss Arabella. Please don't send me to the office, for I am Don Karaoke, and I've come to help with the teaching of your class. Nacho!
Yes, Your Grace.
Take this. I'm done snickering.
I'm not.
Who is that?
That is my trusty squire, Nacho.
I'm afraid I do not need help teaching my music appreciation class.
But I heard that you had no one to play and sing for your class.
I do not need a musician. My class on music appreciation is taught from textbooks.
Textbooks? Well, it is true that you need a book. Books have powers and even magic. But if you're going to be teaching a music appreciation class, you really should have some music to appreciate. Besides, I have another reason I came to visit here today.
Another reason?
Yes. I've been reading about musical fairies a lot recently, and your name keeps popping up. I was wondering if you might be a musical fairy in disguise.
If you had been paying any attention in my class, you would realize that I am not the musical fairy type.
I don't know. You look a lot like the pictures. I'll bet you are.
I don't think so.
Oh, look, just let me try a few magic words, and if they don't work, I'll go.
Okay, fine. Try your silly magic words. But I guarantee they will not work.
Abracazam! Abracazam! Make Arabella a fairy now! It didn't work. I didn't believe it.
Perhaps, sir, it was the way you went about it. Did you ask nicely? No, you did not. You practically demanded that I be changed. It was all very rude. Now, I'll let you try one more time, but this time, remember your manners.
Perhaps you're right. Here, let's try it again, only nicely this time. Abracazam! Abracazay! Can Arabella the fairy please come out and play?
I can't believe it! I am a musical fairy! I am a musical fairy! I even have wings! Can I use them to fly?
I wouldn't go jumping off of any roofs if I were you. They can seem a little flimsy for flying.
Well, perhaps you're right. But can I cast spells? Can I turn you into a toad if you're bad?
I sure hope not.
What about a flying monkey?
No.
Yeah. What about a flying toad with the head of a monkey?
No. You're not a witch, you're a fairy, for goodness sakes. Besides, you're a musical fairy, and I think musical fairies have musical powers. Like, music just happens when they're around.
Oh, well, I do like music. Where did this big book come from?
This book? I brought it here using magic!
Magic?
No, it was under a tarp. You didn't see it?
No, but I must have missed it.
Pagan tarp and this. Oh, well.
You said it was magic?
Well, all books are magic.
All books are magic?
Of course, a book can take you anywhere.
Anywhere?
That's right. 'cause a book can take you anywhere. Under the ground or high up in the air. You can travel around in time just to see what you can find. 'Cause a book can take you anywhere. Now, let's say that you want to go to the islands, man. But you got no money and you got no plan. Just find a book gone Caribbean soul. And before you know it, you will reach your goal. 'Cause a book can take you anywhere. Under the ground or high up in the air. You can travel around in time just to see what you can find. 'Cause a book can take you anywhere. Now let's say that you all want to travel up to the stars. Well, I'm going to tell you right now, children, that is very, very far. But try some science fiction on 4 sides. And before you know it, you're gonna learn to fly. 'Cause a book can take you anywhere. Under the ground or high up in the air. You can travel around in time just to see what you can find. 'Cause a book can take you anywhere. Books can take you anywhere. Books can take you anywhere.
So, Don Karaoke, where will this book take us?
Well, this book is about the travels of Don Karaoke, and since I've been all around the world, this book can take us all sorts of places. Nacho!
Yes, Your Grace.
Turn that book to the table of contents.
Wow, this book can take us to all of those places?
It can indeed.
Will it take us to those islands you just sang about?
Jamaica, it's in the book.
Oh, it's even page 1. Well, that's exactly where I want to go. Can my class come along?
Well, we can't leave them here, can we? Gather around, kids, we'll all go. Nacho!
Yes, Your Grace.
Turn that page!
Oh, wow, it's so beautiful here. Look, the water's so blue. It's incredible. It's just amazing.
I don't believe me eyes! Don Karaoke, how you doing, cousin?
Oh, I'm doing well. Mom says hi.
I love your mama, man. I see you brought a musical fairy with you, and some children I see.
Hi, my name is Arabella, and I'm a music appreciation teacher, and this is my class. Well, actually, right now I'm more of a musical fairy, but anyway, yeah.
Anyway,
You two are
please,
cousins?
can't you see the resemblance?
Sometimes our family members can barely tell us apart.
Our own mama doesn't know who is who.
Yeah, I see it now. The resemblance is uncanny.
It is.
Well, I am Don Carambola, and welcome to Jamaica. What brings you to our beautiful island?
Well, Don Karaoke has this book, you see?
The book! You came here by book.
The book.
I love that book, man.
It does seem like quite the incredible book, doesn't it?
All books are incredible, miss.
I guess. You know, I didn't know any of this was possible, but here we are, class. Don Carambola, will you show us around the islands?
You know, It's funny. A song about the islands just came to me as if by magic.
I bet it's a musical fairy tales, Miss Arabella.
It could be that. Play me a beat, brother. Nothing pleases me more than to sing a good song with your brother, but I've got to get going now. One love, Miss Arabella. One love, students. One love, cousin. That's a Jamaican farewell.
Bye! That was really fun, wasn't it, kids?
Yeah.
I wonder where we're going next. I've always wanted to go there.
Where?
Ah! Where did you come from?
It's right here the whole time.
Not you, you're Squire Taco.
Nacho. His name is Nacho. Besides, you were looking ahead in the book. What page were you looking at?
Oh, the next page, actually. France.
Oh, no, not France.
May we?
Maybe what? Maybe go to France?
No, may we is French for but of course. And actually, yes, we can go to France. All we have to do is turn the page.
No, but, don't we just skip a couple pages? I mean, Spain is wonderful.
Nacho! Turn that page!
Nacho, what are you doing?
She said turn the page, my lord.
Who do you work for? Jeez.
Oh wow, kids, we're in Paris. Look, it's the Eiffel Tower and the Champs-Élysées.
I don't really dislike France. It's got some really cool castles, and the food here is great. It's a beautiful country, really. But while the French speak perfectly good French, Don Karaoke speaks perfectly terrible French. Last time I was at a restaurant in France, I tried to order in French. I asked for roast chicken, and the waiter brought me a glass of wine. And then when I tried to order a drink, he said, "Monsieur, if you would like a piece of wood, the table is made of wood." Then it came time for dessert. So I ordered pie and ice cream, or at least I thought I ordered pie and ice cream, but then the waiter brought me snails. Snails, the little things, the round shell on the ground with the slam. Well, I asked him if they eat snails for dessert in France, and he said, "No, monsieur, I recommend the pie and ice cream." It was embarrassing. And I had to leave the table without eating dessert, which I'm sure you will all agree is a terrible way to end a good meal.
Yeah. I agree with you, Don Karaoke, but it's such a beautiful and romantic country. How can you just not love it?
It's the language. It confuses me. Let me give you an example. Come here, kids. Here comes someone who's obviously a lovely young French lass, and here comes a typical young American lad. They're walking towards one another. She catches his eye. They are attracted to one another. And then she speaks.
Pardon, monsieur. Êtes-vous American?
See? This young lady has just asked him something, and he obviously has no idea what he just said to her. Or she said to him.
I have no idea what you just said to me.
But Don Karaoke, this is Paris, where the language of love is spoken. And the language of love is understood by all. Let's keep watching.
I said, are you American?
Oh, you speak English. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. My name is Sean. I'm very pleased to meet you.
The pleasure is mine, Sean. I am Mademoiselle Belle. You seem a little frustrated. Are you not enjoying your stay in Paris?
Paris, sure, of course. I mean, Paris is beautiful, but as I was just telling some of my friends, I'm having a little bit of trouble with the French language.
Oh, well, I speak French very well. Ask me anything you like.
Okay, how do you say hello?
You say bonjour, which means good day.
Okay, how do you say good night?
Bon oui.
How do you say...
See? You say achoo, just like in English.
I knew that.
Well, then why did you ask me?
I didn't ask you. I said, how do you say, and then that guy over there sneezed.
Did you think we sneeze differently in France?
No. I wasn't asking. I just said, how do you say, and then he sneezed.
Well, now you know. See, you're learning so quickly.
When I tried, it nearly ruined me. In a French restaurant, I ordered ice cream and pie. But when the waiter brought snails, I thought I would die. So a young lady there said,
I'll teach you French.
so we went to a park, and we stood by a bench. She said,
Mr. Monsieur, I am Mademoiselle, and these are the words you should learn to say well. You say please, s'il vous plaît, thank you, merci, and no is no, and yes is oui, and you are blue, and what is he?
she said,
If you are hungry for snails, you should ask for escargot. But if you want ice cream and pie, you should say glacé gâteau. And if the waiter brought the wrong thing, you could say excuse-moi. And just to be polite, you might say, please, s'il vous plaît, thank you, merci, and no is no, and yes is oui, and you are blue, and what is he? And what is he? And what is he?
where's that music coming from?
From the cafe down the street.
It's, quite romantic, don't you say?
Well, this is France. Everything in France is romantic.
Look, I know we just met, but are you hungry?
Oui,
That means yes, right?
we had done. You learned so quickly.
Well, you know, I have a pretty good teacher. So how about I'll pay in your.
You trust me?
I do trust you, just as long as you don't order snails for dessert.
Oh, no, not for dessert.
You're quite pretty.
Thank you, mister.
Amor! Isn't it grand, Don Karaoke? Don Karaoke? Don Karaoke, are you listening to me? Don Karaoke, why are you looking at me like a puppy dog and I'm your favorite chew toy? Don Karaoke. Don Karaoke! I think we should be leaving France now.
I was just beginning to like it here.
I noticed. You're a fun guy, though, Don Karaoke. I'm sure you'll love wherever the next place is, too. Nacho! Turn that page! Wow, it's so green here. It's almost like we stepped onto an emerald.
Well, in a way, we have. We're in the Emerald Isles. This is Ireland.
Ireland. Isn't that where those little four-leaf clover thingies grow?
Shamrocks. Yeah, I'm fairly certain they grow here.
We should try to find one. I hear they're lucky.
Right, I'll look over here.
Okay. Three-leaf clover, silly. Hi. Who are you?
Faith and Megara! In all of my Irish years, I searched high and low for little persons and magic beings, and I had yet to see one. And now right before me stands a fairy! Now then, tell me, fairy, do you have any magic powers? Can you fetch me pots of gold?
Well, hi. I'm Arabella. I'm not really a magical fairy, but I'm a musical fairy. I can't cast spells, and I don't have a pot of gold. But I have a magic book. It's actually not mine. It's Don Karaoke's, and we.
Don Karaoke! I should have known. He beat me cousin, you know.
Yeah, how did I not see that family resemblance? Who are you?
Donald McFox. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Now, where be me cousin Karaoke? I'd like to see him.
You know, I'm not quite sure. He seems to go missing every time I turn my back.
Hey, I found one! Oh my stars! Ill if it isn't me favorite cousin Donald McFox. What are you doing here?
Well, I live here, you know. And I just met the lovely fairy, delightful school children you brought with you.
So you two are cousins.
Sure, can't you see the resemblance?
We've got the same nose.
Right. You know, Don Karaoke, I was starting to think that the magical creatures your cousin was telling me about had, like, snatched you away.
We need little worry about that. Little people are pretty choosy, you know. And plus, I'm quite sure they'd have them. Yes, I've looked for leprechauns and unicorns all me life, and I've yet to run across one. You'd be the first fairy I ever met, too.
Well, if you've never seen them, how do you know that they're here?
Well, I'm all but certain they're here. This be Ireland, you know.
Then why haven't you seen one yet?
Because they don't want me to see them.
Well, why not?
Why don't we just tell her, cousin?
Perhaps you've heard that Ireland is a place of mystery, where leprechauns and unicorns hide among the trees. And if you see a unicorn and you realize it's true, what do you think the unicorn is gonna think of you? What do you think?
What do you think? What do you think he's gonna do if you so much as blink? Did we see what?
I think it was a unicorn.
That's probably just a horse wearing a party hat.
Well, it ran away.
Oh, well, I can tell you why. He thinks you want to catch him. That's why he ran away. He thinks you want to saddle him up and ride around all day. He doesn't want to do the things that people want him to. And what do you think the unicorn is gonna think of you?
And maybe some enchanted day will storm along the lawn. You'll chance upon an unsuspecting lucky leprechaun and try not to make a sound. You're wondering what to do. What do you think the leprechaun is gonna think of you? What do you think?
What do you think? What do you think he's gonna do with you so much as blink?
Did you hear that?
Did I hear what?
I think it was a leprechaun.
It wasn't like a leprechaun, it wasn't like an Irishman.
Well, it dropped gold and it was only this tall.
That does sound like a leprechaun.
But if it was a leprechaun, he's gonna leave you cold. Because he thinks you want to take away his precious pot of gold. And if you think you'll catch yourself a leprechaun or two, what do you think the leprechaun is gonna think of you? What do you think the leprechaun is gonna think of you?
But I've never ride a unicorn, and I've never tried to steal a leprechaun's pot of gold either.
Nah, a musical fairy wouldn't do that. But an Irishman like me would. Come to think of it, might have been a leprechaun whistling after... Interesting. After all. Well, it's been a pleasure meeting all of you, but there might be some more of this waiting for me just over the next hill, so I might best be on my way. Farewell, students. Arabella. Oh, and tell me Aunt Mama karaoke I love her, cousin.
Bye, Fox. You know, Don Karaoke certainly has some colorful relatives.
Yeah.
Oh yes, and you can certainly see the resemblance among us. All cut from the same cloth we are. That McFox is a sly dog. I sure hope he finds his pot of gold one day.
Well, he seemed fairly certain it was just over that hill.
Oh, it's always just over that hill. And he'll search around until supper time and then go home to a nice hot Irish stew, I'll wager.
You know, that makes me really hungry. We should get something to eat.
Didn't we just eat in France?
No, actually, we watched a nice young couple walk to a cafe. We didn't even watch them eat.
Well, what are you hungry for?
You know, pizza's always good.
Yeah.
Pizza. I know where they invented pizza. Let's go to Italy.
Italy for pizza. How wonderful.
Nacho!
Yes, Your Grace!
You don't need to yell.
I'm sorry, Grace, but I was just...
Turn that page!
So this is Italy? Well, it's really nice here.
Yes.
So where's the pizza place?
Well, I think it's,
Buongiorno!
Who are you?
I'm the chef!
Great. What can you cook for us?
I cooking a pizza!
You're a pizza guy. We love pizza.
The pizza chef!
Pizza chef, right. So what's that giant spider doing on your leg?
There's a little spider.
Is how my cousins is he?
No.
Are you okay, sir? Are you okay? No.
Oh, baby, I could have died! Now I gotta do with a tarantella!
The spider's bite would have killed you?
But as far as I know, but legend says if you do the tarantella, the spider's bite won't kill you. I'm not gonna take a chance. Here! Take these!
What's this?
It's a pizza dough! You throw it in the kitchen, see? This is a tarantella but bigger than pizza.
Mama Mia's in the kitchen, pushing pizza in a pan. There's a spider on a web, looking for a place to land. Mama looks up down and sees a spider on her pants, but her hands are in the cheese, so she does a little dance. Mozzarella, tarantella. Woo! Sister's on the steps, eating pizza pie, when she sees a lot of legs from the corner of her eye. She quickly realizes there's a spider on her pants, but she won't put down the pizza, so she does a little dance. Mozzarella, tarantella. Woo! Papa says to Mama, there's a tickle on my knee, but I'm making mozzarella, won't you look at that for me? Mama says to Papa, there's a spider on your pants! Papa looks so funny when he does his little dance. Mozzarella, tarantella. Woo! Mozzarella, tarantella is the dance that you will do when the bug is on your leg and your hands are in the goo. He probably won't bite you, but you don't have to take a chance. Mozzarella, tarantella, shake the spider off your pants. Mozzarella, tarantella. Woo! Trouble in Little China. You know, over the years, the Chinese have invented some really excellent things. They invented firecrackers, though we better not set this off in here. When they got to San Francisco, they invented fortune cookies. You are going on a strange journey. Huh. How'd they know? They discovered silk. Right here. These. And use these to learn to juggle. I need more practice. They were some of the first to grow oranges.
I love orange juice.
But I think their best invention was paper. They invented it in the year 105 AD. And without paper, we wouldn't be able to wrap presents, make paper airplanes, and we wouldn't have books. And without books with which to write down the ideas, then televisions, computers, and video games would have never existed. What a dull world that would be. Hello, my name's Don Karaoke. I don't suppose you speak English? I was afraid not. My Chinese is worse than my French. It's a shame, too, because there's so many wonderful things I'd like to ask you. China has such a rich and interesting history, and I'd love to know how your people managed to accomplish so many wonderful things. Chinese love parades.
Really loud parades?
Yeah. Besides, the Chinese believe that dragons are good creatures that bring us luck.
Well, it seemed real to me, and it seemed really scary. I think we should leave China now.
Right. Nacho!
Nacho? Nacho!
Yes, Grace!
Ah! Sneak up on me like that.
Sorry, Grace.
Just don't do it again.
Okay.
Alright, as long as we're clear.
Crystal, your race.
Fine.
Great.
Okay.
Good. Just turn the page already!
It's really hot here, Don Karaoke. Where are we?
Well, this is one of my favorite places. You certainly know how to throw a party here. We are in Mexico.
Mexico?
Mexico.
Mexico. What's that music I hear playing?
It's a mariachi band down in the cantina, which reminds me, I'm going to go check and see if my cousin, Don Chocolate, is here.
You have another cousin here in Mexico?
Of course, I've got cousins all over the world.
And I'm sure you look exactly alike, right?
He's practically my clone.
So, why you're leaving us to go to the cantina in search of some guy named Chocolates? Why can't we go with you?
Look, last time I was at the cantina, things got a little dicey, so it might be dangerous. Besides, his name isn't Chocolate. It's Don Chocolate. He's a sweet guy. I'm sure you'll like him.
Can you believe that? Don Karaoke leaves us here in Mexico in the sun when it's like 110 degrees in the shade. And to go, he's just looking for his cousin. His name is Chocolate. And then he makes that lame pun. You know, if musical fairies were not so good-natured, he'd really be in trouble.
Buenos días, señorita. What cute little wings you have.
Thank you. Nice horse.
Oh, Bendito, you like him? Oh, he's a good horse. He never runs off without me. In fact, he can't even stand up without me. But tell me, why are you standing in the street all by yourselves?
Oh, well, it's a funny story, actually. Don Karaoke left us here to go to the cantina.
My cousin Don Karaoke is here?
Oh, you're Don Chocolate. Of course. How did I not see the family resemblance?
Indeed, señorita. Looking at Don Karaoke is like looking in the mirror from me. It is uncanny. In fact, where is my cousin? We'll have a party. Arriba, arriba!
It's awfully hot for a party, don't you think?
You don't like the warm weather? I like it hot.
You like it this hot?
See.
See?
Not that see, that see. Means yes.
Oh, see. But of course. I knew that. I definitely knew that.
I like it hot. I like it hot. I like it hot. I like it hot. But I don't like to shiver in the winter time. And I don't like to bundle up a lot. I like to play around the kitchen and see why. I like it hot. I like it hot. Except when jalapeno peppers burn my tongue. That hurts a lot. It isn't good to lose your sense of taste so young. But I don't like to shiver in the winter time, and I don't like to bundle up a lot. I like to play around the beach, and that is why I like it hot. I like it hot. Except when I burn myself among the frying pan. And she said,
Don't touch that! Hey, silly child, you know you're going to burn your hand.
Mom! But I don't like to shiver in the winter time, and I don't like to bundle up a lot. I like to play around the beach, and that is why I like it hot. I like it hot. hot, hot. I like it hot. But I don't like to shiver in the winter time. I don't like to bundle up a lot. I like to play around the beach, and that is why I like it hot. Cha cha cha. Sounds like trouble down in the cantina.
Don Chocolate, it's you! Oh, for a moment I thought I'd come face to face with a mirror.
As did I.
Okay, we should leave now.
Now? Well, we just got here. And Don Chocolate sang us this great song. I really like it.
Yes, I like you too, but it's really paramount that we get going now. I'm having some trouble with my other cousin, Donna Caramella. She hasn't forgotten about the pie.
She's still going on about that pie.
What pie?
This tamale pie she says I stole from her.
The molly pie you stole from her.
I didn't steal it.
You stole a tamale pie from your own cousin?
No. I was borrowing it, and the hunger overcame me before I had the opportunity to return it. Okay, we should go now.
No! All of you, I'm alright, man. They turned to the streets, and when Donna Carmelo comes out and sees me, she will think I am you and become confused.
Yes! Because we look so much alike, she can't tell the difference between us. Brilliant, Chocolate! Take this. It's dangerous to go alone.
You guys do know that
I am off! Take care, señorita! Take care, cousin! Viva la bacon!
So you were saying?
Yeah, we should leave now. Nacho!
Si, senor. I mean, yes, Your Grace.
Turn that page!
Oh, it's hot here too.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Well, that didn't last long.
Where is this crazy book taking us this time?
I think we're in Africa. Here comes somebody. Excuse me, officer. Where are we?
Why, you're in Africa, in the Tanzania, in the Serengeti National Park. But who are you, and how did you get here so quickly?
Buddy system, guys. I'm Arabella, and that was my class. I'm a music appreciation teacher / musical fairy, and I came here via book with Don Karaoke, and it's a really complicated story. Do you by any chance work at Disney's Animal Kingdom?
No, ma'am, that's all phony illusion and corporate stuff. This is the real wild, real animals. And speaking of real animals, watch your stuff.
I should say.
Africa seems like a really exciting place. Can you tell us something about it?
I could talk all day about it, but for some reason I have the urge to sing you a song.
I thought you might feel that way.
Can you do the music?
Oh, right.
You should see Africa. You should see Africa. Great wondrous land of many tribes. The lion yawns and opens up his eyes. On another day in Africa, you should see Africa.
Eagle soars across the cloudless skies. On another day in Africa,
You should see Africa. In Timbuktu, there's not a lot to do. On another day in Africa, you should see Africa.
cattle Africa got the wildebeest, got the zebras, and many wondrous things to taste and see. You should see Africa. You should see Africa. Great and wondrous land of many tribes.
Giraffes eat animals on a kid's desert. All another day in Africa.
Doombeck plays a complicated beat. On another day in Africa.
Elephants have water holes drinking deep. On another day in Africa.
Chimpanzee climbs up in the tree to sleep. On another day in Africa.
Africa got Lake Victoria. Got the Nile and Serengeti. And many wondrous things to taste and see. You should see Africa. You should see Africa.
Great and wondrous land of many tribes.
You should see Africa. You should see Africa.
Great and wondrous land of many tribes.
Holy cow! What's that sound?
Holy wildebeest! It's a herd of wildebeest! Judging by what happened to Mufasa, you better change that book and I better get out.
Nacho!
Nacho!
That's Grace!
Turn the page! Quickly!
This is another one of those places where people really like to party, isn't it, Don Karaoke?
Oh, you got that right. We're in New Orleans! Oh, there's all sorts of interesting characters and musicians wandering around here. It's the home of Dixieland jazz and the blues and all sorts of really good food, too. You might want to watch out, though. New Orleans is kind of a tough place for musical fairies, even if they do call it the Big Easy.
Nonsense! I like this music. Let's dance.
Dance, kids.
Yeah.
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
Who dat?
I said it first. Don Karaoke will go 22's back to the Big Easy and we're your friends here.
Marie LaBelle, how good it is to see you! I told you there were some interesting characters running around here, and this is definitely one of them. These are my friends from Arabella's music appreciation class, and that's Arabella.
I'm Arabella.
So, why don't you tell them something about New Orleans? Why do they call it the Big Easy anyway?
Well, I've studied up on this question, you know. And I believe the big part's in there because, well, it's big. And the easy part, well, let's see. Well, it's easy to dance. In the Big Easy, it's easy to move your feet, you know. And it's easy to laugh at the crazy people that you're gonna meet. Everywhere you go, you'll be tapping your feet, snapping your fingers to the Dixieland beat. 'Cause you're gonna find
That song made me hungry. Ah! We should go down to the Cafe du Monde and get some beignets. Oh, you kids are gonna love them. Oh, they're like little donuts. Oh, they're so good. Marie, do you know how to get there from here? Big Easy's kind of a big place.
Is she going to the biggie? Is she going there just like that?
Well,
What is that she's wearing?
it's a musical fairy outfit. She's a musical fairy. You know, she's just got little wings and...
She's got wings.
Yeah, but they're just small ones, you know? Wings.
Would that be a problem? Would people think I'm weird?
I'm just kidding with you. Anywhere but Nolan, someone with wings would pretty much stand out. But here in the Big Easy, you're just another wild and crazy character. I'm actually on my way to the Cafe du Monde right now, as a matter of fact. Y'all can just follow me.
Awesome. Oh, you kids are gonna love beignets. Oh, they're so good. They're gonna make your mouth water.
Don Karaoke?
What?
We've been gone for about an hour. We've been a lot of places in an hour, haven't we?
Well, magic book can do that for you.
Well, I'm off to the Cafe du Monde. It was great meeting y'all. Look me up next time you're in Nolan.
Like I was saying, we should probably be getting back before their parents start to worry.
Well, you know, we never really left your classroom.
We never left the classroom?
No. That's one of the great things about traveling via magic book. You never have to leave the room you're in. All we have to do is close the book, and then we'll be right back where we were.
Close the book.
Nacho!
Yes.
Close that book.
Wow. We're back in the classroom again. But, Don Karaoke, I still have wings.
Well, that's another great thing about books. They can make you into a better person, or in your case, a musical fairy. But don't worry, they're not real wings, and people won't make fun of them. But when you dream about the faraway places you want to go and the great things that you want to do, your wings will take your imagination there. And then if you try hard enough, the rest of your body will follow your imagination. And when you're in those great, wonderful places doing those amazing things, you'll know your wings were working just fine.
So, what you're saying is I'm still Arabella, the music appreciation teacher?
Sure. Or you could be Arabella the dancer, or Arabella the scientist, or Arabella the firefighter if you wanted to be. All you have to do is find a few teachers to tell you the things you need to read.
So, basically I could be anything that I want to be?
That's right. Kick it. Look into your future, dream a little dream. Find a couple teachers to tell you what to read. Hold on to that dream, never let it go.
Learn all the things that you need to know to be a doctor.
You gotta read.
A lawyer.
You gotta read.
Open a store.
You gotta read, that's right.
Engineer.
You gotta read.
Pilot.
You gotta read.
How about a teacher?
You gotta read.
Truck driver.
You gotta read.
Pelican.
You can't be a pelican. A pelican's a bird.
But Don Karaoke, I have wings.
Yeah, but even if you could fly, which you can't, you'd have to dive into the water and catch fish and carry them in your mouth and then swallow them whole every day for lunch.
That doesn't sound very appetizing. I do not believe I wish to be a pelican any longer. But what if I wanted to be a basketball player?
Well, if you want to go shoot some hoops down at the playground, you don't have to read to do that. But if you want to make it to the big show in the NBA, you're going to need to read a lot of books.
Will reading help me win?
Learning to read will start you on a winning streak that will keep you winning your entire life. When you're down, feeling low, thinking that your mind is weak, look around. There's lots of ways you know to start yourself a winning streak. Come on, a winning streak. Just look at all the yourself, that's what you should do. Jump right in, laugh out loud, show the world that you are proud. Let your happy heart come shining through, and start on a winning streak. A winning streak. A winning streak. You're gonna be a winner too. A winning streak, a winning streak, a winning streak. You're gonna be a winner too. 'Cause a book can take you anywhere, under the ground or high up in the air. You can travel around in time.